check that microphone. This is why we check the microphone every time. It happens to me as well. Hey there, welcome back once again. It's time for the Comics Coffee Table. Pull up a chair, bring a cup of whatever it is you're shoving under your nose. All are welcome here. We're going to take a couple of minutes to take a break. That's right. We're leaving all of our real world problems over there. We're going to pull up a chair to our coffee table. We're going to grab a cuppa. Hey, bring something to eat too while you're at it. I love snacks. Cheese and crackers, little cookies. You know, it's 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern daily. We talk about comic books. And you know what? If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to reach over and click that button and turn on those notifications. Ring that bell. We talk comic books daily. The coffee table is where my friends and I would traditionally come to congregate and to shoot the breeze. And there would always be a stack of movies, a stack of music, and even a stack of books. Especially a stack of comic books. Such as the kind that you get from your local comic book shop in this nondescript brown paper bag. This is like the comic book bag. Yes, I'll take one, please. Thank you. I love comic books. Yeah, I have comic books in there. It's New Release Sunday, so that means we're going to look at the comics that I bought this week and review them. And that's about it. Yeah. Let's see. Where did I go? And we are back. This year, we are using these two books to express our love of comic books. That's right. These were given to me by my parents for Christmas last year. So this year is dedicated to my parents, my mom, and my Hoppy Poppy, my stepdad. His nickname's Hoppy. I call him Hoppy Poppy. It's cute. And they're a cute couple, and I love them very much. And thank you. I love you guys. Bye. And, but yeah, we're going to rebag, reboard, and rebox my entire comic book collection. And, it sorely needs it. It needs a little love. Oh. A new hat. You like it? Give me some ones in the chat if you like my new hat. I gotta do something with my big old Irish ears. You say, you know a carryman by his ears, right? Let's see, let's see, does it look good that way? I gotta I'm still futzing with my new hat. And alrighty. Yeah, my landlord dropped by. I mean, we lost our heat yesterday for a few hours, and it's cold snap here in Boston. Live from our Boston studios, pre-recorded live before a studio audience of stuffed animals. Yesterday, it was under 0 degrees Fahrenheit. It was about a -11, and it was getting warmer. We got up to about -9, and then our heat and hot water failed. Our landlord came right over, fixed it, and he just came by to double check on everything. So I'm grateful and blessed, and everything's working well. But I mean, he just had oh, hi, how you doing? This is a good mic, and you can probably hear everything that's going on in the flat though. But we are using this show as a platform to amplify the. What I want to do is, since I'm rebagging, reboarding, and reboxing my entire collection, I'm taking the opportunity to not use my online supply chain, where I could get a price break, where I could get free delivery, and that goes along with my free TV station that comes along with it. You know what I mean? But how does that help my brick and mortar store? It don't. And I want my brick and mortar store to be a healthy place in a part of my future. And we need to be, buying our supplies from our local comic book shops. So I've been buying short boxes instead of long boxes. And I've been getting bags. And I've been getting boards. Along with my new releases and other things that I will pick up from my LCS, my local comic book shop. Yeah. Short boxes. Yeah, they're filling up. They fill up quickly. And so, yeah, I'm just going to rebag, reboard, and rebox my entire collection. While I'm at it, I'm going to say, hey, maybe you think this too. How about, like, what do you think my comic book collection could be worth? So we're going to find out along the way. We're going to learn how to grade comics a little better. And I just want to say, too, I am not a professional grader. This show is for entertainment purposes only. We're doing this to educate ourselves about a part of the hobby we might not be that familiar with. I know I'm not. And along the way, I'm going to totally just make sure that my comics are nice and high and tight. Most of them need boards. They need new bags. They definitely need new boxes. Those boxes have done their job. It's great. And I feel blessed and grateful that I'm able to go to my local comic book shop and pick these up. I could get them online, yeah, but you know what? No, I need to be spending my money at my LCS. You do too, please. So let's make that a part of our lives, yeah. Going regularly to our local comic book shops and spending our money there. So it is Sunday, and that means it's time for me to do my new releases. What did you buy this week, Sully? Well, I missed something, to be honest with you. I could have gone to another comic book shop, but, I can wait. They got more coming. It's the Flash 1 Minute War. It's the $6.99 special. It's not like the next issue of Flash. What is that, $7.93? It's not that. So they didn't order a lot of them because... And they sold out pretty quickly. Good for them. They're going to get more. It's true. But while I was there, I picked up a short box, $8.99. Cardboard, I need it. These things are filling up. I filled up 3 already, and I haven't even touched my long boxes. Rarely. I've been doing my spinner rack because that's what needs the most love and attention at this point. And so yeah, let's see what I got this week. This is the nondescript, generic comic book bag that I grew up with. This is to be honest, I use this for a bunch of things. I use paper bags, to line my garbage bin with, my garbage bag. Why? Because we have so many wet coffee grounds that, you don't want, at least it's a little absorbent, so it's going to, catch some of that moisture, so you don't have a puddle in your bag. I repurpose my paper that way too, But let's go through it. I got this last week, but I forgot to mention it. Because I got it late. But this is a new release. This is Mark Millar off of Image Comics for $3.99. This is Nemesis Reloaded. This is art by Jorge Jimenez that we know from Batman, that I know from Batman, that released recently. And it's a wonderful job. This is over the top, hyper violent and funny and very mean. And Mark Millar is good at the gory and at the what was it? The lack of morality on some characters. But it's the great what if. What if Batman was evil? So that takes this guy, Nemesis, who is just like Batman. But this is on his own world, his own Earth. So he's the city's bad guy. And he is like the anti-Batman. So if you had all that training and all that resources and all that motivation, but evil. Exactly. This is work. This was a surprise. I really dug this, and he usually does 3-issue arcs, so sometimes 6, but Millarverse. Mark Millar, he is just wonderful. So, and if you're not watching the Mark Millar interviews, that's something, it's called Miller Time. It's on a station. It's just these interviews with old comics pros. I caught up on all of them, and now, I can't wait for the next one. They're just so insightful and gives you a nice insider's look at comics history, at publication. It's just one creator's point of view. Like he had Rob Liefeld on. He's had like Brian Michael Bendis. He's had Dan DiDio. Jerry Conway. These Cary Bates. Just wonderful old creators. John Romita Jr. That was a great conversation with J.R. Jr. I love J.R. Jr. This was on the shelf. It wasn't in the new release shelf. There was like the floppy shelf that's, of the newer releases. So this came out about almost a year ago. But since I'm picking them up now, I found issue 1. Cover price of World's Finest. I wonder what's wrong with it. That's, it's got a ding on the corner. I could say that. There were 2 copies of this floppy on the shelf, and the other one definitely had a ding and a little bit of a corner. So I chose this one. This was the better one, in my humble opinion. Look at that. I love that cover art. Look at that. It's wonderful. It catches you up PDQ with everything that's going on. You see that? That's just great. Show, don't tell. Mm-hmm. And Dan Mora's art in this is very, very good. But it's the first issue, and issue's number 1. Their first issue, let's see. Allons Z. This is actually a really good comic book. So, I got issue 1. There we go. I went diving through the long boxes in the back issues while I was at my local comic book shop. I found this for $10. $10. And book says it's worth $10 too. And it's a really good copy. Oh, Al Milgrom art. Wow. Hulk. Incredible Hulk, number 265. Why? You know it. The Columbia Bike Contest banner. Indeed. I will get them one at a time. Some of them are just $20 each, so, just it's a little bit pricey. I mean, like I said, but if they're worth $20 today, what are they going to be worth a little later on? Hello. But I'm a sucker for the Marvel Columbia Bike ad banner. This was the summer of 81, winter of 82. I'm 8 going on 9. Oh, well, actually, I was 7 going. I was 8 going on 9, and in the summer of 81. So, and that's where I had my first experience with regularity, my pocket change, and the spinner rack at my corner store. I got a bunch of these, and I want to populate my spinner rack with a whole bunch of these kind of ones, and anything else that suits my fancy. But I love this, the nostalgia, and the story's pretty good. I mean, the art's really cool. Let's open her up. Come on. Me and you. Right now. You're touching your comic books with bare hands. Oh, the oils. Oh, you're ruining. Oh, no. Shut up. I get it. I wouldn't tell you to shut up. I'm just... But, oh, yeah. Look at this. Oh, look at these ads. This is what Bubble Yum, huh? Haha. Look at those ads. This is the ancient internet. I know, I can see from the from the analytics, we do tend to have some younger viewers showing up a lot. And but yeah, this is the ancient internet right here. You would send away for a catalog. Oh, look at these model kits. And this is our splash page and the inside cover. Snap tight model kits. No glue needed. Oh gosh, I love these. Let's see. Oh, let's look at this in the Indicia Colophon. Oh gosh, you know it. You know it. I know it. Here it comes. I'm going to say it. Damn. Khan, the computers are smashed. We need time. What's... Your teen brigade is at my mercy, Rick Jones. Your Incredible Hulk is in my power. Gaze into his emerald eyes and know that it is folly to defy the corruptor. It's Rick Jones, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be seeing him again over on ROM. We've seen him over on Captain Marvel with Marvel and the Negative Zone bands that he wears on his wrists. But he started in The Incredible Hulk with Bruce Banner saving this poor boy from the radioactive burst that filled his body with the gamma rays. So Rick Jones is originally a Hulk character. This is true. And this is Incredible Hulk Volume 1, number 265. Cover date of November of 1981. That means this had an August. This was out in the spinner rack in August. Bill Mantlo is the writer. Sal Buscema is in the art in here. Sal Buscema is one of the he's one of the Marvel mainstays, man. Mantlo, oh yeah. Caught in the heart of a nuclear explosion, victim of gamma radiation gone wild, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner now finds himself transformed in times of stress into 7 feet, 1,000 pounds of unfettered fury. The most powerful creature to ever walk the earth, Stan Lee presents The Incredible Hulk. Hulk. Indeed. Ain't that cool? Awesome. But I mean, this is great. I mean, look at that design. I mean, shouldn't someone be talking to Stargirl over at DC Comics? I mean, isn't Shooting Star? Did Shooting Star come first? Boy, this is great. And of course, the letters page. And there's Bruce. Rick. There we go. Yeah, there's our memory lane. Thank you so very much. I got one more comic book that I bought. I got it off it's a new release. It just came out. Why did I get it? For a couple of reasons. I'm a big Kevin Smith fan. Before we go anywhere, I am not a He-Man. I liked Masters of the Universe when it came out. I was 10, 11 years old. That first line, the mini comics that came with it. There was kind of this weird disconnect between the DC Presents, the Superman Master of the Universe story, the mini comics that came with the action figures, and then what we got ultimately in the cartoon. So I don't have any skin in this game to be mad at Kevin Smith. I love him. I'm huge into Clerks. I've been a fan of his for 30 years. I loved Clerks when it came out. It was just because there was nothing else in the world like it. You know, when did Clerks come out? It was at 94, I believe, right? $1994 film, correct. And so, yeah, that came out 29 years ago, almost 30 years ago. And it was great because I was of that age. I'm about his age. I'm definitely a peer of his. This predates all the movie references, the Star Wars references, the comic book references. It might have all started here, like in this Askew-verse, and how us geeks became cool over time. And and then Kevin had a heart attack a few years back. And since then, he's got a new lease on life and a new attitude to go with it. So I'm not going to dogpile Kevin or anything like that. I love Kevin. I would love to meet him someday. I went to the Jay and Silent Bob reboot when they were showing the film right before lockdown 2020 in November of 2019 for my birthday. I took a bunch of us, and that was fun because I finally got to see Kevin Smith live with Jay Muse. He showed the movie, and like I said, I'm a big fan. So, and I actually got mostly all of his movies. I just picked up Clerks 3, by the way. But yeah, here we go. Tell the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture. But check this out. This is a brand new funny book. So this is Quick Stops number 4. This is from Dark Horse Comics. From the Secret Stash Press. So this is like the Kevin Smith line. So Kevin Smith wrote this. And art by Ahmed Rafat. Lettering by Andrew Thomas. And yeah, this is a brand new comic book. It's a black and white comic, and it's set June 26th, 1992. and it's set around Veronica and Dante's second date. And I think it's cute and it's clever and it's fun. And it's got Dante, Randall, Veronica, Jay, Silent Bob, and even Gil Hicks, the TV reporter who ends up being Dante's identical cousin. I just love it because it's like a snake eating its tail. It's just it's self-referential. This is what it means to be an invested Askew-verse fan, and I really love it. And this is great. And then there's Jim Hicks too. I mean, because the was it Brian O'Halloran? What is that? Who? Yeah, Brian O'Halloran, who plays Dante. It was a conceptual continuity that he showed up in different movies, like as a different character named Hicks. And like in Dogma, he was a TV reporter. And I'm sure there's another one in there too. But yeah, I'm going to watch Clerks 3 later. That just came in the mail a couple of days ago. I missed that when it came out. Kevin Smith came to town. But yeah, I don't have any hard feelings with Kevin Smith. So I bought this just because I thought it was fun. I like the faces. That really looks like Veronica. That really looks like, Dante. And this is just what I needed. Just a break. This is mindless entertainment. Something that I'm really familiar with. And I had a good time reading this book. So, I got a bag. I got a board. I got a book. I do. And I hope you're clobbering your problems and not being clobbered by them. And thank you for tuning in today. This has been New Release Sunday, and these have been what I bought this week. What did you buy this week, Sully? Only a couple comic books. We'll have some different ones next week, won't we? I actually got a page marked that I now can be like, oh, hey, new comic book releases. What am I going to get this week? So here we go. Bagged, boarded. And, it was fun. That's all. A lot of the times, what matters most in comic books, having fun, taking a break. And I'm glad we got to take our break here together with each other. Thank you so much for coming to the Comics Coffee Table. We have been talking about comic books, and guess what? We're going to talk about comic books every day for the rest of the year. So tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, daily. We talk about comic books for a few minutes. We leave our problems at the door. We hang out at this coffee table with each other for a couple of minutes. And then we get back to clobbering the world's problems instead of being clobbered by them. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I would love to earn your subscription. We make daily content. I also talk about cooking, talk about spirituality, and if we see planets in the morning or bunnies, you can be sure to catch that here too. Thank you so very much. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. And we will see you again tomorrow in those funny pages. Ciao. Bye-bye.